Hi everyone, I'm Jim and welcome to the review of Follow the Leader, the third studio record by the nu metal American band Korn. Today we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of the record, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. I've already reviewed the records Requiem, Untouchables and Untitled last year, so go check it out. My story with this band is quite simple. My siblings were massive fans of Korn long before I was even born, so the first time I've heard this one was like, I don't know, 97 or 98, but I don't remember those times. My first memory with Korn is listening to the first album on my brother's-in-law PC. He had Winamp. When Boltong came up, I was like 3 or 4 years old at the time. It completely changed my life. Back then, Issues was the newest record, and I've just loved it, same as the previous ones. Follow the Leader is an interesting album for many reasons. First, the production was handled by Steve Thompson and Toby Wright, not Russ Robinson, who produced the previous two records, but Russ Robinson is still present here. He's the vocal coach of Jonathan Davis, and he would agitate John in the vocal booth all the time to, as usual, produce a very emotional vocals from him. I just love the way Russ Robinson teases the musicians to break their boundaries, basically. Because of that, the vocal performance is just as good as on the previous records, if not even better. Secondly, the album title makes fun of all the bands that started copying Korn's style around this time. It's a statement that Korn are nu metal pioneers and the ships will follow, and Korn is the GOAT. Also, look at the cover art. It was done by Todd McFarlane and he did an incredible job. This is an iconic album art. It will always stay in my mind. Here is the track list. We have 13 songs and one hidden track. 3 of those songs that feature rappers were written and recorded in 1998, but the rest of the record was done in 97. You can deduce that from the copyrights. Most of the songs have them from 1997. Also, before those 13 songs we have 12 silent tracks. This is just my fun theory, but those 12 songs are basically 1 minute long, and I feel like the song Justin inspired them basically to make 1 minute of silence for all those Korn fans that didn't make it. They've died before this record was released. That's just how I feel about it. The intention of the band was probably something along the lines, oh, that would be cool as shit. I'm probably reading too much into it. We have the classic and the best lineup of Korn on this record: Jonathan Davis on the vocals and bagpipes, Head and Monkey on the guitars, Fieldy on the bass, and David on the drums. The production is tight, the album still sounds massive to this day. I just love how the drums, the guitars, the bass are made same as the vocals. It slaps, no loudness or no clipping, just the way I like it. Message is diverse. The songs are mostly about personal struggles, abuse, drugs, fame, sex, music industry, stuff like that. Structure of the tracks is basic, standard intro, verse, chorus, bridge, chorus, outro. Sometimes it's slightly different. And the music on this record is just pure nu metal, nothing else. The record starts with the song It's On, and the first thing you're going to notice here is the guitar work. At the beginning we have that weird guitar noise, I think. It's beautiful. The entire guitar work on this record is flawless. It sounds so original and one of a kind. Monkey and Head were ahead of their time. To quote Community, there are streets ahead. Because of all the weird guitar effects and riffs, this record still sounds fresh to this day, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Next is the bass by Fieldy. It's audible. Fieldy is mostly slapping and doing those cool chunky noises. I truly enjoy his style, and his playing enriches the overall sound of the band. Without him, this record wouldn't be as special. Then we have the drums by David, and he is straight up killing it. He's the most grooviest drummer I've ever heard. The groove, the style, the precision, it's all here, the tempo changes. I love everything he does on this record. I feel like the band isn't the same without him. Finally we have the vocals by John Davis, and they are just fabulous. I love his every vocal line here. The singing, the screaming, the growling, the whispering, the woom ba ba boom bam ba ba. Everything is just fucking amazing. He's one of the best vocalists out there, and this record proves it. I feel like every time John Davis and Russ Robinson are together in a room, magic happens. and this magic happened here as well. This song, its own, is a legendary opener. I love everything about it. The guitar melody at the beginning, tum, 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 tum. It's so fucking good. Then we have that crunchy guitar riff, the groove, the drumming, the vocals, save some for me. I just love how demented John sounds and also how melodic. I know that on this record John and the rest of the band were heavily into drugs, and you can truly feel that. Also, there's a story that when John was recording the vocals for this song, everyone was having sex in the background, and he was like, I want some too, why I must sing, or some shit like that. It's hilarious to me. I love this song. I don't actually know what's the meaning behind it. It's probably about drug addiction, or maybe sex addiction, who cares, it's a banger nonetheless. 11 out of 10. Nothing changes, just rearranges all this time. I can sing for shit, but the next song is Freak on a Leash, and this one, well, it's a masterpiece. Everybody knows the music video. That music video is just so fucking good. I love watching it. I loved it when I was 4. I love it when I'm almost fucking 30. It's always fun to watch. Those old school music videos, you know, from 98 to like 2003, had magic in them. This track lyrically is a critique of the music industry, and the vocals here are just flawless. All of the vocal effects, the singing, the screaming, the wom ba 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 ba, it all sounds fantastic. I love the instrumental work as well. The guitar noises are legendary, the riffs, just everything. The chorus is beautiful, but we all know what's the best part. Boom ba ba boom bam ba biba ba boom ba ba boom bam ba biba ba boom ba ba boom ba ba biba ba boom ba ba bi ba ba bi go. So ba biba ba biba so ba 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 ba. Sorry, I can't scat for shit, but I just love it. It just sounds so deranged and so full of energy. This entire thing, you know, that gimmick, that that's the best part of the nu metal scene. I love when bands do something crazy, because you will always remember that shit. Like, you will never forget about the boom ba ba ba, or you will never forget of the disturbed sound. It will always be in the back of your head. This song is my childhood, and I will always cherish it. 11 out of 10. Also, I remember when I was watching that music video for the first time when I was a child, I always wondered, how did they record the bullet? You know, because I didn't grasp the concept of special effects. I was like, how is this possible? The minds of children are truly fascinating. That's something a priest would say. Remove that from the video. Sorry. Next song, Got the Life. For me personally, it's the second weakest song on this record, but I still love it with all of my heart. That music video also slaps. I love the fact that there's Eminem and the dudes from Orgy there at the end. Maybe even Fred Durst from Limp Bizkit and other dudes. I don't remember, I haven't seen it in a while, but it was fun. The best part for me on this song is feel this slapping at the beginning, pow 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 pow, and the verse, I don't remember the lyrics. I'm never gonna follow, or something like that. The chorus, God paged me. That's okay. 10 out of 10. Bloom, 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 boom, pop, 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 pop. Dead bodies everywhere. Now this song has my favorite intro. It's just so demented and weird sounding. It sounds like we are in some abandoned orphanage or some shit. This one is about John lashing out on his parents because they basically want him to work in the morgue all of his life. And he's like, I want to do music. And we know how parents are like, you know? They're always like, no, you're going to do this thing, it's stable, fuck you, blah blah blah. Shit like that. So I feel this song on a personal level. I truly enjoy the guitar riffs here, the melodies, the bass, the drumming, that cool bridge section with the growling. I feel like this song lyrically was a genius idea to tap into the teenage angst, you know, basically let me live my life, shit like that. It resonates with everyone. No one wants to be controlled, everybody wants to have their freedom. You really want me to be a good son while you make me feel like no one That's my favorite part in the chorus. 11 out of 10. Next song, Children of the Korn, I'm the Firstborn, features Ice Cube. I've recently uncovered that this song isn't as loved as it should be. I just love the vocals here. Ice is killing it. His lines here are just gold, like fuck the law with the dick in my head or something like that. He's just straight up killing it. And then we have John doing those weird noises, boom, bam, 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 wow, boom, bam, 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 in the bridge. It's just so special. Like, I will never forget this song because of the vocal performance and also the crazy guitar riffs, the melodies. It all works. This is another highlight of this album. 11 out of 10. That's the 6th song on the record, Big Black Cock. It's apparently a drink, a mix of Jack Daniels and Coca-Cola. This song is fantastic. Lyrically, it's about John whining about fame and he's contemplating if he should die or not. Also, I forgot to mention that lyrically, Children of the Korn was about John and Ice Cube making fun of the parents who think that Korn is a bad influence for teenagers. Going back to BBK, my favorite part is of course the scatting womba babu womba and the DJ scratching in the bridge. That's just so fun. 11 out of 10. Pretty. Now this is the most fucked up song in the entire Korn history. Lyrically, it's about a real thing that happened. John was still working at the morgue and one day they brought an 11-month child's corpse basically, and it was raped and mutilated by her father and the bones were like broken. It was terrible. And when you think about it, that this is an actual thing that happened, I don't feel well right now. The lyrics are basically about John having a trauma because of that. And that line, who do I feel sorry for? It's like, does he feel sorry for the child or himself that he has to look at this? I remember having fun listening to this song when I didn't understand English language, and it was such a fun song, you know. Such a pretty face smashed against a bathroom floor. What a disgrace, who do I feel sorry for? And now when you feel the sadness in John's voice, how at the second chorus his vocals just crack, and you know why, now you know. And yeah, this is the most disturbing shit I have ever heard. I love the guitars, the bass, the drumming, the vocals, it all works. And imagine my friends who don't know English, they're listening to this song right now. They're like, yeah, what a nice song, it's probably romantic, or it's about a woman. No, it's not. I don't want to talk about it anymore. 11 out of 10. All in the Family features Fred Durst of Limp Bizkit. This is the dumbest Korn song that was ever conceived. Even more dumb than Jingle Balls. It's basically a diss track. John is dissing Fred, and Fred is dissing John. And they use lots of slurs that aged poorly, and many people nowadays get offended by this song. I actually don't care. I still love this song. I feel that the lyrics are stupid because they are stupid. I don't think that anyone should take this seriously. It's just two guys making fun of each other, but they are friends, so it's alright. I feel like this is the weakest song on the record, but goddamn, that intro riff, boom, 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 it goes so fucking hard. Say what, boom, bow, boom, say what, boom, bow. That riff is just so fucking good. I wish it had better vocals, you know, and some different lyrics, but what we have here isn't terrible. 10 out of 10. Reclaim My Place. This is a song about John basically singing about his life, how people made fun of him and thought he was weird and shit, and then he became one of the most recognizable voices in music, and he's basically like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? I love that part. It's at the beginning and at the outro. This song is a banger. The verses slap, the bass, the guitars, the drumming, just everything. 11 out of 10. Justin. Now this is another very sad story. It's about a Korn fan who was basically dying of cancer or some shit. I think he was also underage, and his last wish was to see the band, and they saw him, and then he died. and they made a song about him. Basically how they are sad that he has to pass away, and they also feel like, why would you want to see me? I'm just a dude in Korn. It's a beautiful piece. I feel like the intro riff is one of my all-time favorite Korn riffs because it just goes so hard. It's so weird sounding, like it's one of a kind. I truly enjoy every single second of this song, vocally and musically. Also my favorite part vocally is that line, "You're gonna die." It goes so hard. And the chorus, "To space, you and I." Also the instrumental in the bridge part is taken from the song Layla. It's an B-side from the first Korn album. Go check it out. 11 out of 10. Seed is one of the most underrated Korn songs. I don't see anyone talking about it, yet it slaps. It's way better than Got the Life or even Dead Bodies Everywhere. I don't know what the lyrics are about. I feel like John is basically saying that he misses the times when he was a child and he was carefree and everything seemed new. I might be wrong, that's just the message I'm getting here. I love the instrumental work here. Those weird guitar noises create such an intense atmosphere. It's dark, it's heavy. Love the chorus, the verses, and that bridge slaps. It just goes so hard. That scatting, it kinda sounds like a Looney Tunes character at some point. It's hilarious to me. This is a classic song, especially that final part also. Love so goddamn bad in there, love so god. He's just getting so angry at that point. 11 out of 10. Camel Toes features the rapper Hardson of the band The Far Side, and it's another banger. I truly enjoyed the instrumental work here. Yet again, the atmosphere is deranged, it's just so weird. The bass work by Fieldy shines on this song, and the vocals by Hardson, he's killing it in the verses, and John is singing the chorus. This track is about relationships, how the other side is always going to cheat or betray you in the end, so why bother? It's aimed at women, and we all know why. What else can I say? I love this song and I feel that it's underrated, same as Seed. 11 out of 10. And the final official song on the record, My Gift to You. Now this is an interesting story because this song is actually from 1992. When Korn was called Creep, they've recorded a track called Follow Me, and it had this instrumental, like almost the same. They've basically reworked it for Follow the Leader, and I'm happy that they've done it because this is one of my all-time favorite songs like ever. When I think about the best Korn song, only 5 come to mind. My Gift to You, When Will This End, Counting on Me, Boltong, and Counting. And it's always so hard for me to choose which one is on the top. My Gift to You or When Will This End? Or maybe Counting on Me. I never know, but what I do know is that this is the best song on Follow the Leader by far. It's hilarious that John wrote this song about his then wife, who was like, "Why won't you ever write a song about me? You wrote about your mother and father and everyone. I also want a song." And he was like, "Okay, I had a dream where I choked you to death and then I fucked you. So this is the song. My gift to you." And she was like, What? You what, mate?" And that's the song. The lyrics are just deranged. It's just such a weird track. I remember that I was in trouble because of this song, because I would listen to it when I was like 4 or 5, and in the chorus they're just black orgasms, and I was like, I don't understand these words. And I've asked my aunt or someone else, and they were like, go to your room. That was their gift to me. So this track has an amazing intro. It also has bagpipes. The guitar riffs here are just so fucking good. The groove, the atmosphere of this song. The chorus is so beautiful. The verses sound deranged. And then we have that bridge part in the middle with weird guitar noises. John is getting more and more angry with each passing note. I love you, can't you feel the pain? I hate you, can't you feel the pain? And he's getting more and more deranged, and I love that part. That's my favorite part in the Korn discography for sure. That bridge. It has such a great build up, and then the vocalist just breaks down, just screaming and crying and growling at the same time. I hate you, can't you feel the pain? And I'm like, I wonder what his wife thought about this part. He's basically screaming that he hates her. And it's the best part of the fucking song. I wonder how she felt like. This song is a goddamn masterpiece. That bridge, those verses, the chorus, just everything. I know that I repeat myself, but this is truly an outstanding work. It's a masterpiece not just in metal music, but a masterpiece in general. If you know more songs like this one, write them down in the comments. 12 out of 10. You Rake My Eye is a Chi-Chung cover, and this is where the fun begins. I remember listening to this record on a cassette tape, and after my gift to you there was like a long break, like 5 minutes of nothing. And one day I just left the cassette tape playing, I was like 4 or 5, and this song started playing. That guitar riff, da-na-na, da-na-na, da-da-da, and I was like, this is the best shit ever. And then the funny vocals come in, oh la la, I didn't even know back then that it was a cover, because the liner notes didn't say anything. No one said about a 13 track, and I was like, this is cool. And that's when I found out that many nu metal bands back then would hide a special song, like Slipknot did with Either or Either or, however you fucking pronounce that shit. You Rake My Eye is a cover, but it also has one of the original singers of Chi-Chung on it, which is actually very cool. And also Fieldy is singing, like, what the hell is going on? And Jonathan is playing the drums, like, you what, mate? I just love this song with all of my heart. To me, it's better than Got the Life or All in the Family. It has a cool guitar riff, funny vocals. The lyrics are, well, we need to make lots of money. So it's fine, you know, this is a classic, 11 out of 10. And now we have songs that didn't make the cut for Follow the Leader. The first one is called Jingle Balls. This one was released a year later in 1999 on some All Mixed Up EP. Some people claim this is from Issues Sessions. You are wrong. You can clearly hear that this is the Follow the Leader Energy Studios. It has the same mix and master. So this is a death metal song, and it's making fun of Christmas tracks or whatever. Korn already did a Christmas song on their first album, where Jonathan tripped on his dick and busted his bladder, and now he's back at it again. I'm actually not sure if the song is sang entirely by John or if there's Monkey or Head here as well. They might be. I love how heavy they made this shit sound, and also that final guitar riff, you know, it's played so slappy and wrong. It always brings a smile on my face. This is a classic. It's not a perfect song, this is basically a joke, but it's a funny one. Same as Rake My Eye. Also, did you know that Rake My Eye, the previous song, had a guitar solo? Well, it did. It doesn't sound good. It sounds like retarded solo from Roots, Bloody Roots from Sepultura. It at least reminds me of that. So yeah, Jingle Balls, fun. 9 out of 10. I Can Remember is a song that was featured on the Got the Life single, from what I remember. See what I did there? And I have no idea why this wasn't included on the standard release. The bass intro slaps, like actually if it is slapping, you know, pow 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 pow. Then you have some cool weird guitar noises. Jonathan is singing, and then we have the first chorus, and that one is fun, you know. But what's astonishing is the fact that the second chorus is completely different. It has the same vocal lines, but the guitar riffs sound so demented and angry. The lyrics are about someone from John's life that are very jealous of him. They are jealous of his fame and success. And he's like, dude, we're supposed to be friends. Why don't you like me anymore? I'm still the same man. And you can actually feel the anguish and the emotions as Jonathan is singing that line, you know? I'm still the same man. It just sounds so sad, especially for the second time. That second chorus and the third one slap. Those weird angry guitar noises just sound demented, like the song is crumbling down. Like the mind of the person who is singing the song also is crumbling, like the friendship is over, like they are dying. I love this song. It should have been on the album, 11 out of 10. And the final B-side, Camel Song, is from the End of Days soundtrack. It's a movie And I also don't know why this wasn't released on the standard edition. The intro is so good. Then we have very cool verses, the guitar noises, they're fantastic, the vocals are so strange and cool sounding. But what says this song for me is that classic chorus. It just has such a cool vibe. The atmosphere is overflowing, the vocals just so beautiful. This is a classic song, and if you've never heard it before, you have to go listen to it right now. Lyrically, I am not sure what this song is about. Is John in love with someone, or he's obsessed with someone? It sounds bad. It has a rapey vibe to it, but I do enjoy the song. 11 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable and the flow is ideal. Replayability, yeah, it's a timeless album. I love this record from beginning to the end. It doesn't have any weak songs. The highlights here are all of the songs, because every single one of them fucking slaps. My favorite one is of course My Gift to You. But the weakest one here, All in the Family, is still better than anything Korn has released after the 6th album. Because Take a Look in the Mirror was the final good Korn record that I truly enjoyed from beginning to the end. The next ones are, well, they have flaws, but Take a Look didn't have any. So, that's my review, I guess. Thank you for watching. Celebrate obviously by spinning this record today. It deserves your love and attention. Like truly, go listen to it right now. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, link in the description. I will post this CD there, so go give it a like as well. I will see you in my other videos. Bye!